Why don't you sit over here so you can, well, okay, I guess.
Introduce yourself
Should
first.
I look at the camera? Or should I look at Leslie?
Look at Leslie.
Okay.
So yeah, so introduce yourself first.
Yeah, so your
Name, your position.
work.
Yeah.
Name is Kevin Adkins, and I partner with another gentleman in a oil and gas venture called South Rock Energy.
Well, really, like tell us how you feel about natural gas and the process of fracking and how you feel about its environmental effects and possible consequences.
Okay. Well, generally, and the activity that we're involved in is mostly oil, so really no natural gas to speak of in the areas of Louisiana where we've been working. So, but in general, natural gas fracking has been around for years and years and years, and only because recently I think we've had a different political climate has really anyone paid a lot of attention to it. It's become a little bit of a political football used by some people, in my opinion, to further different agendas. But in general, it's been a safe practice for many decades, and in general, most companies that engage in larger drilling projects that are multi-million-dollar wells are larger public companies who have stakeholders, and they're very visible companies, and so it's very difficult for them to damage the environment and do a lot of unsafe practices that are, because a lot of people are going to see them, and their stock price is ultimately going to suffer. They know that, so it's in their best interest to generally to safeguard their drilling sites and the environment, because that's ultimately going to result in safeguard of their stock price over time. So they have incentive to do that, and I think you do see Chesapeake Energy and some of these other companies that are prevalent in the Barnett Shale and areas in this particular part of the country, but then in others, North Dakota and Pennsylvania and other places that have been very active in recent years. Those companies are large companies with very high-profile corporate profiles that can that know that unsafe practices are going to ultimately result in the failure of their company, regardless of how much natural gas they produce. And so,
why have you not expanded into natural gas?
Well, we have a startup company, and quite frankly, natural gas prices are so depressed right now; it's just not economic to do so. When natural gas prices were $8 to $10 per unit, a lot of people are jumping into that arena, and even Chesapeake Energy has moved away from new production of natural gas and more liquids-rich plays, because that's where the money is right now. Oil prices are high, and just in the last several weeks, natural gas prices even took a bigger dip down into the $2, $2.50 range. So it's very difficult for a company right now to go out there and say, okay, we're a brand new company and we're going to go drill for natural gas, because it's just not, they're just not making money at it.
Would you